that there are so many opportunities. You went into a retail store and that cashier was overwhelming as far as happiness and bubbliness and wanting to sincerely serve you instead of just, oh yeah, next, that type of thing. And she's got a name tag on. I've done this many, many times, boy, I just send a quick note to the owner of that store, and maybe to her or him, of just saying how much I appreciated the way you treated me in this last visit to your barber shop or whatever it may have been. In fact, I even take one step further, Elizabeth, and I have a little clipboard in my car, and I look for opportunities where I can show gratitude. And I think all of us should probably get in the habit of doing that more, because you're always prompted. When you get in that car after that experience I just said, you feel so good, but it just wanes away because we have so many other things. But if we would just take a second and write down on that clipboard, Angela, or whatever her name was and the name of the business, now it's reminded you that maybe tonight or something, write out a quick handwritten note to that business owner saying how much you enjoyed it. And we're always prompted throughout the day of I wonder how Aunt Helen's doing out in St. Louis, or something like that. And yet we have good intentions, say, I should give her a call, or I should send her a card, but you forget. And so that clipboard idea is so helpful, because, boy, you just put it down, and then after dinner at night, instead of watching a TV show or something, take that half hour and just send out those notes to them. It means everything. And when I do that, which is almost every night now, my wife catches me going to bed with a big smile on my face. There's something about it, because like we said earlier, giving gratitude, it rewards the giver as much as it does the receiver. And the idea of just sending out, I might send out 5 or 6 thank you cards, or thinking about you cards, or anything along that line. And I feel so relieved and grateful to myself for doing that night.
What about sending out notes to people who rub you the wrong way, and I know this is hard for me to even envision that you would feel this way, but somebody maybe who irritates you or you don't care for. Do you ever send notes out to people like that?
Probably almost as much. Only because, if we develop that attitude that everybody, even if some people might call them a jerk, they have their issues, they have the problems, just like you and I do, and the shoelace breaks or whatever it may be at a time. And sometimes, like they used to say, sugar is more healthful than lemon, or whatever it was. The idea of I feel good, because the worst thing I want to do if I'm ever accosted by someone on some issue, to ever get defensive or to accost them back. I feel so good when I'm able to just say, hey, just checking on you, or I hope things go better than they did for you this afternoon, or whatever it may be on the thing. And usually, you are so right, and I think that's probably part of the question. You are so right how you change. That little simple thing can change the relationship a little bit.
A couple of days ago, I was at a chamber event, and I came in with a man who had a couple of packages of things that he had wrapped up. And he stopped at the reception desk at the chamber, and he said, "This is for you, because you answer the phone, and you're always so nice every time I call." Now, I knew I was going to interview you. I thought, oh my goodness, I need to tell this to Paul. And I had 2 feelings. One is, 3. I was excited and happy to experience that relationship. I felt guilty because I didn't have anything for her. And I also felt like since I was right behind him and talking to him, I owned some of that too. Yes, good job. And I was only piggybacking on that. But I saw it in action, and I saw her face. And I talked to the man afterwards, and he said, I knew I was coming here, and I put one of that in the car and brought it in for her.
And how much effort does that cost?